All right, welcome to another episode of the Meet Your Makers podcast. As always, I am Holden, and I'm joined here by Vandal, a.k.a. Trey.
Hey, how's it going?
Hopefully you guys fucking caught on that was not the case, but...
Yeah, for the listeners at home.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, fuck you
Sorry,
guys.
I've made it a point to start making really aggressive intros.
Yeah, you really have. You've
That's confusingly aggressive.
Progressively more aggressive.
I think
the
like
episodes
last
go
time
on.
you let me intro, I started with, "Hey, what's up, fuckers?" I feel like that was pretty aggressive.
Yeah, you did lead with that.
We had you do one intro where you said a slur, so we had to scrap that one completely.
I did not say a slur. So he has this ongoing bit where he thinks that he's convinced the entire audience at home that I say the N-word all the time. Yeah.
Do you guys want the fucking, what is it? What is the director's cut? You guys want the director's cut of the episodes?
Yeah.
Just a compilation of all the times Holden said it?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see it. I want to see the evidence.
The day he crosses me.
I want to see
character
the evidence.
assassination.
Yep.
I want to
Keep that in my back pocket.
He'll probably just get a bunch of clips of me saying some other random word and just bleeping it to make it sound like I'm saying it.
First of all, not that smart, but I'll have people do it for me. Thanks for the idea. Got his ass.
Put that in the file.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah,
Right there in the back pocket.
I'm
Anyways,
a product of my own distraction.
here's our guest today.
Yeah.
Chris, is it Blau?
Good job, dude.
Hell yeah.
No, usually it's
Oh my
blow
God.
or
Oh my-
blayu.
I wanted to say blow for the memes, but I'm pretty sure it's Blau.
For Pablo, oh my God, is that Chris Blau?
Chris Blau.
He says that every fucking
Dude,
time.
you guys don't realize how many fucked up names I see on a daily basis being
for
a
sure,
teacher.
being a teacher.
Yeah, dude.
My favorite, I don't know if I said on the podcast before, my favorite ever was the kid's first name was Definest. Definest.
Definest. He was
It's
Definest.
actually kind of dope.
That was
Was
actually
he the finest student you ever had?
fuck no, dude.
Oh
worstest.
God! Now that's racist.
Why is it racist? He was white.
No, he wasn't.
Why would you assume a kid named Definest
No.
isn't white?
Look me in the windows of my soul, my brother in Christ, and tell me that he was white.
He wasn't. He was
I
not
know.
white.
I know.
That's not why he wasn't the best student.
I know.
He just didn't apply
I
himself.
know it. It's okay. That's fine.
It's good.
All right.
Good name.
Moving on.
Okay, then we're gonna drink to crack. You want?
Yeah, I need to.
I got my Diet Pepsi, bro.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to keep that cider on the ice for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I'm cracking a Red Bull today because I'm tired.
It's a tradition that we crack open something.
I know
To
he told
open
me.
the
I already
podcast.
cracked it. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
dude.
It's all
It's
good.
totally fine.
I got a second one in there if
fine.
you want to crack that one. You know.
Let-
Movie
send it,
magic,
send
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
We got to crack it.
This-
That one's a coldie.
Just so you guys know, this is what we do. If they've already cracked the drinks, we just crack another one.
Yeah.
Just don't crack it till we'll do a
wait.
countdown.
Oh, wait,
Don't
okay.
be
Yeah,
premature
okay.
about it.
Dude, I'm just excited to
We've
be
had
here.
a couple preemies
Is-
on the podcast.
There was one.
We won't name names.
Zach.
Love you.
Love you so much, dude.
Dark Work Syndicate. Dark Work
Look,
Syndicate.
he got
we
excited.
love him.
Super
All right,
excited.
He's my favorite.
Cooter, play us in. All right, on three. 1, 2, 3.
Dude, that was synced.
Yeah, a lot of practice.
On point.
That was good.
Boys.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, boys.
Ting. Ting. Cider's good.
Yeah. So maybe I'm the weird one. I never touch it on the table when it's a beer, but if it's an actual shot, I do.
That's a thing I learned in the military.
I just don't do it with the beers. I always do it with shots, never with beers.
Yeah.
I've heard if you don't do it, it's bad sex for like a year, right?
Yeah, it's bad luck.
Can't get worse than it is, but shit. I'm not superstitious. I'm a little stitious.
You guys are having sex? What the fuck?
Yeah, you're married with 2 kids. You don't even know what
Yeah,
that
what
is,
is that?
bro.
I used to. Have
You guys are getting laid?
I ever told that story on the podcast about the me getting pulled in the commander's office to get the birds and the bees talk?
No.
Oh, that's
Dope.
amazing.
So on my second deployment, I just had my first kid, and I probably mentioned on the podcast before that my kid came out looking Mexican.
Hell yeah.
So like I get back from my deployment, and the timing was a little sketchy. My wife was back home in Arizona.
Doing the math.
I came back from deployment, and then we had the kid, and then I left again like a week after he was born. He came out fucking tan with jet black hair.
Hell
And this was
yeah.
in South Dakota, so the only other kid born that day was black. And my mother-in-law flew up for us when we had the baby and stuff. And so she's at the NICU being like, well, there's a Mexican baby and there's a black baby.
Oh my God.
Fuck. So I come out to see my kid because it was like an emergency C-section, all this stuff. Very scary. And my wife's like, you can't leave me. Even after they take him away, you have to stay here. And so I did, even though she was fucking passed out afterwards.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I come out and I see my mother-in-law and I see her face. I'm like, what's wrong? She's like, I don't think that's your kid. Yeah, I never let her live it down. And
Did you call Mari or?
Well, I was leaving in 5 days, so I was like, "Oh fuck! Well, this is gonna live with me for the next fucking 6 months,
Dude.
You know what I mean?
In the back of your head the whole time.
Like, I need to get a lock of his hair. Hey, babe, when he gets his first haircut, can you send that to me so I can see it?
So I can send it off for the paternity test.
100%. Dude.
Now he looks somewhat like me. He's white now.
Well, yeah,
I still haven't tested it, but I used to make a joke on the deployment all the time. I was like, oh yeah, I just had my first kid and I've never had sex, so it's like kind of like immaculate. It's kind of cool. And it was just a joke. And one of my homies really loved that fucking joke enough to where he used to say it when I wasn't around. You guys see a problem with that? So they wouldn't see the context.
Like snowball.
It snowballed enough to where he said it, and there was an officer around and told another officer. So I get pulled into an office by I think it was my LT who was in charge of us. He's like, hey man, we need to have a talk.
We're a little worried.
And I was like, fuck, they know about all this shit I tactically acquired. Fuck. So I sit down and he's like, so I heard you just had a kid, right? And I was like, oh shit, is my wife and kid okay? And he's like, your kid.
That's what we're here to talk about today, son.
Yeah, that's what we're here to talk about. And so then I had to like stop him and explain that it was all a joke. Then I had to pull my homie to the side. I'm like, you got fucking stop doing that. But as soon as that dude smelled alcohol, this is the first joke he used to tell. I'm like, that's not your joke, though.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It's not his joke. Not his story to tell.
No. But
makes for a good story.
Led to a better story, honestly.
Yeah. That's fucking hilarious.
The birds and the bees. That's awesome.
But enough about me and my non-existent sex life.
Oh, boy.
Chris Blau is here as our guest today. Why don't you introduce yourself for the folks?
Yeah, Chris Blau, born and raised here in Arizona. Lived in Utah and Idaho for a couple years, but back down here in like 7th grade.
Oh, yeah.
How old are you? You're a teacher. How old are you in 7th grade?
How old am I in 7th grade? Oh, fuck if I know, dude.
12 or 13?
All the kids
14?
are like 12 in my mind. Like 12, 13, around there.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been into like guns and gear like my whole life. Got into the gun industry. Realized college wasn't for me.
In 7th grade, you got in the gun industry?
Dude, I shot my first gun when I was like 4 with my dad.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, well,
It was like a 44 mag revolver at a tree.
I was
on a deer hunt or a turkey hunt. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He was holding it, right? He was responsible.
Yeah.
And from that moment on, like it's only been guns.
Yeah,
is
you were
all
like
I want.
hooked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's badass.
from 4 years old on, it's the only thing I've ever carried.
Dad, where's the turkey at? Give me the gun.
Mine was
seriously.
like a very similar experience with my
Well, I mean,
dad.
West Virginia, so like...
Well, yeah. Mine
Were you
was actually...
even walking it yet?
No, mine was actually with my dad in Wisconsin on the back porch, like aiming into the woods, like shooting at fucking beer cans with
Oh, hell
his
yeah.
like rifle.
It's awesome.
And I was missing the first couple times, but I was getting kind of close. And he's like, okay, so when you're looking down the scope, is it kind of shadowy on one side? I'm like, yeah, kind of. And he's like, okay, back off of it a little bit, and you're going to want it to look completely clear all the way around it. And then once I figured that out, I aimed it, put the crosshairs like right on the fucking pop can, smoked it off the fucking tree, and I was like, I immediately like took a step back, and I was like, oh, yeah. And then my dad looked at me, and he's like, yeah, buddy. He's like, that's what it's all about, buddy, right there. And
That
I was
proud
like,
dad moment.
Yeah.
Dude, it's all dads, man.
Dude.
Like,
Yeah.
even to this day, my dad, too, like, he's coming to a shooting class in, like, a week. Like, we try to shoot once a week together. Like,
Hell yeah.
I get
That's
a call from my
badass.
dad like once a week. He's like, so this is what I bought. This is what I sold.
That's awesome.
Yeah, going back to the pawn shop story, that fucking clip blew up, dude.
It did.
Jesus.
People are very sympathetic towards pawn shops. I don't think.
They're doing the Lord's work, man.
Yeah.
Either way you look at it.
No, I think I gave you the rundown of that, right? Like you got a rifle on base for like a stupid
No,
price. and then you pawned it
I bought it
for-
from a gun shop. It was a
that's right.
left-handed rifle, heavy barrel, 300 Win Mag. It was a nice rifle, but it was like $300. It'd been sitting there for a long time, so I bought it. All intent to use it and shoot it. And I was like, left-handed rifle, kind of dope. I like doing the left hand for the bolt. And then I held a K6S because I'm a revolver slut, and I was like, I need this. And I was like, I can probably flip this rifle for like $700, and then it'd be no money into the K6. And my buddy's like, no, you fucking can't. And I was like, let's go to a pawn shop. Anyways, ripped off the pawn shop. As far as I know, the rifle's still there to this day. And my buddy that went in with me got banned from that pawn shop.
Yeah. Dude, that is hilarious, man.
Yeah.
That's the clip that I think I first saw from you guys, was that exact story.
Dude. I had random people that I haven't talked to in years hit me up on Facebook. And
really?
Go, is this you? And I go, yeah. And they're like, you're on a fucking podcast.
Who's your handsome friend?
And I'm like,
he's married.
Dude. It's like it's growing, I guess.
Yeah.
And then they were like, dude, I was just randomly on YouTube and your fucking clip came up and I saw your face, and I'm like, dude, that is so.
See, that's my worst.
That's so dope. Dude.
My worst nightmare is that happens at school and all the kids know.
Dude, they very well may have seen that one short.
No, if they would have, I would have known by now. They are not good at keeping secrets. I found kids drinking on a school bus last week.
You've got your like little in-class snitches that tell you everything.
Yeah, well, I got a very trustworthy face. Apparently, kids tell me everything.
Fair enough.
Or they just talk really loud.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I was smoking weed in this car before school today, and I'll turn like, hey guys. You need to shut up.
I'm still your teacher, dude.
I was like, we didn't know you could hear me. Like, well, shut up before I report you. And they're like, our bad. I'm like, cool.
That's a cool teacher, though.
Who's getting you the weed? Okay. I got something cookie email. It's unrelated.
Well, how much was the eighth?
Yeah. Damn, he's ripping you off. You want
price.
You want it cheaper?
Yeah.
Let me see it. Let me see it real quick. Yeah, that shit's fucking
Dude, he's the version of like Cameron Diaz in Bad Teacher.
Yeah.
It's fucking this guy. Selling dope to the kids and shit.
Dude, I've honestly thought about it.
Oh my god.
Might as well get it from a trusted source.
Yeah, right.
Oh, shit.
Who are they going to believe? Me or the fucking kid?
Yeah.
So I got to cut this part out of the podcast.
He's about to lose his job.
I'm going to see this in a court case later.
Definitely.
Was that Cooter? It was oregano, dude.
It was oregano, Your Honor.
Yeah.
No, I have integrity, dude. I'm not going to lie to the kids.
Yeah.
Who am I, their parents?
Exactly. Lie to your own kids, not those kids.
Yeah, exactly. I lie to those fuckers all the time.
That's amazing.
I swear, God, guys, this ice cream's super spicy. You won't like it. You know what I mean?
It tastes terrible.
And then my one kid's like, I like spicy food. I'm like, that's why I think you're Mexican. You know?
This backfired and paternity test.
Yep. Hey, let's go get a haircut real quick. Call my boy Sean.
Oh my god.
You're just pouring Valentino on stuff, and he's like, I love it. You're like, damn it.
Put on mariachi music. He starts moving his hips in ways I can't even imagine.
Dude, oh my god, dude. Your wife's got some splaining to do,
Yeah,
bro.
what the fuck?
Dude. You're on deployment. Jody
you guys are making me connect dots here, and I don't like it.
I'm fucking dying, bro.
I'm just trying to help a homie out.
Yeah, dude, come on.
Oh god.
So back to
You
man.
are not the father.
God damn you. Hell yeah, dude.
No.
Kids are expensive,
That kid's
bro.
definitely yours, bro.
So
I've seen
expensive.
both your kids. They look just like you and your wife.
Yeah, it's blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yep.
Just not when they come out, dude.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
not.
I mean, I was a blonde-haired, blue-eyed baby when I was like up until I was like 4 or 5.
That's not normal, dude.
Oh.
Your eye color changing at 4 is not fucking normal.
Well, it did. They went yellow at one point, and then they went to hazel.
That's jaundice, my brother.
I mean, it was West Virginia. Is it like a inbred thing that happens? Is
It's
that
like
common,
it's like a lot of power plants are around the area.
Gotcha.
And yeah, and then
Just getting
you got
duped.
like 3 Mile Island down there.
Have you guys heard of the blue people in
You got
Kentucky?
the DuPont plant, the blue people.
I went down that rabbit hole.
With
That's
the
bananas.
Is that with like the colloidal silver drinking people?
No, that's what people who are fucking each other, like family members, just going to town.
But they're blue.
They're fucking blue, dude.
They were on like Oprah in like the 90s.
Yeah, one of them's still alive. He's still blue.
Shit.
Still blue.
I've seen that one of the soft white underbelly on YouTube. He did the one of the inbred people in West Virginia that like bark and shit.
You're sitting there like, that's my
Yeah.
fucking uncle. What the fuck?
I've been in that house.
I looked up where it's at. It's actually about 45 minutes away from where my family is from. But West Virginia is a small state.
Clearly.
It's a small
Yeah, sure.
You're marrying each other, dude. Like,
Well, hey!
Keep it in the state lines.
Actually, hey, I like to bring this fact up every single time. West Virginia
Crazy that you guys have
actually...
fact ready for this.
I know.
West Virginia has actually outlawed inbred and all that bullshit, but Virginia, the state for lovers, Actually, you're allowed to fucking marry your first cousin or your brother and sister.
Well, it's because they know no one will do it.
Yeah.
They made it a law in West Virginia because people are doing it.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's
Like
fair.
Arizona doesn't have that law. Yeah, I'm not marrying my fucking cousin, bro.
That's fair.
You guys didn't marry your cousins?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, me either.
Got close.
That's weird, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
Me and my wife both blonde hair, blue eyes. I'm like, hey, we gotta go to that 23andMe real quick.
Oh my god, can you imagine like you do that and you just find out you're related like after so many
That's happened.
years?
It's happened.
That's so crazy. I
TikTok
know
rabbit
it's
hole, dude.
happened.
I've seen it.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Can you?
Oh my god.
There's a Netflix series on
Cooter's saying there's a Netflix series on it.
the fertility doctor that
Oh, the fertility doctor that was just fucking got like hundreds of women's pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole town's what a power
yeah.
move.
With his,
I remember
yeah.
What
that.
a power move, dude.
Jesus, that dude was laying pipe
Dude, can you imagine like
With turkey
if you
baster, I
find
think.
out
with the turkey
yeah.
baster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
your kid's like 15,
Laying
you
synthetic
find
pipe.
that out,
Yeah.
like, oh wait, this kid that I've poured my heart and soul into isn't really mine.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's wild.
Wild take. I don't think it changes the thing.
yeah, I don't have kids, so I,
I mean,
don't know.
yeah,
But
I think it's- if
it's
it-
more that I was lied to.
Unless
At
yeah.
that point, it wouldn't change the thing for me,
No.
honestly. Like, I'd be like, dude,
I'd be
you're
like,
my
cool.
kid.
Hey, like me and your mom are splitting up. I'm not paying child support, but we can still hang because you're fucking rad.
Yeah, you're my boy.
Yeah, we're officially homies now,
Not
right?
paying child
You wanna
support, but we good.
You
still.
want to split this eighth? You know?
Passing it.
Yeah, hey,
Oh my
Technically not
God.
my kid anymore.
Like, are you cool, bro? Like, are you really cool, bro?
I saw something. Speaking of like
So
things
good.
on like Instagram and TikTok, I saw someone post about like their dad's like, my dad always talking to other people and like they're bragging about their kids, like, oh, mine made the honor roll, mine did this, and my dad's response is always like, yeah, but are they fucking cool?
Yeah.
like I love hanging out with my kids. Like,
Yeah.
your kid sounds like a fucking nerd, and I'm like,
Yeah.
hell yeah, I like
Which
that.
what's better?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be able to hang out with my kid. I'm stuck with them for as long as I'm alive.
100%.
You know,
Yeah.
if I can't split an eighth with you, what's the point?
Having a cool dad's cool because
Yeah.
makes a difference.
My dad was always cool with me. Like, I remember when I first got caught smoking weed at school. And it was like we were trying to get stoned before the Christmas play because we knew it was going to fucking suck.
Hey, they put their hearts and souls into that.
So we went out to the football stadium and smoked some fucking pot under the bleachers. And we come back out, and the janitor's waiting for us at the fucking fence, going like, "Hey, you motherfuckers!
Why didn't you help? Why didn't you share, you sons of
He's
bitches?
like, "You all motherfuckers, you get over here!" And I said,
You didn't pay me for that.
I said, "Fuck that!" And I booked it across the football fields, and I jumped this like fucking 10-foot tall fence that was like lining the football fields.
was 5.
There was 2 of them. Well, no, they were tall because I was, mind you, I was still tall in fucking high school. I was probably
Sure.
6 foot even in high school, and I fucking hop these fences and I get into the parking lot. I take my flannel off and I throw it under a car. And then everybody asked me like, "Why'd you do that?" I was like, "Well, because I was changing my appearance."
I was trying to blend in, even though I was
Yeah.
the only person in the parking lot.
There's one car in the back corner.
This guy took Sear, guys.
Then the dean, the principal, whatever the fuck he. Today, this episode is brought to you by Cider Core.
Delicious.
Dude,
Just delicious.
this shit is the fucking bee's knees, brother. It is pretty damn good. Today we got Esprit de Corps is the flavor that we're slurping on today, and it is pretty dang tasty. I like to equate it to like a crispy apple juice.
It
It's
is.
got a little bit of
It even looks like
alcohol
apple
in it.
juice. Like if you want to drink at work, your go-to.
This is your go-to. Drink this at work. Nobody will know.
Even if you work at a school, you know.
But if you didn't know,
I'm
cider,
trying to lose my job now.
I know, dude.
if you didn't know, Cider Core is a veteran-owned and family-operated cider company built by brothers Jason Duran, USMC Sergeant Retired, and Josh Duran. What started as a therapeutic hobby after Jason sustained 2 traumatic brain injuries while deployed is now Arizona's largest cidery and, should I say, on track for USA Today's #1 cidery in the country.
Does it say that on the can too that you're reading from?
No.
Okay.
But that is a recent development.
Hell yeah.
Congrats to the boys. That's
Yeah.
cool.
That's sick.
And the #1 cider flavor in the country too. So not only the #1 cidery as a place, but the #1 cider flavor as well.
Is cidery the proper phrasing there?
I think so.
Okay, I don't know. I'm
That's
not,
not technical.
Mead is meadery, so I think cider is cidery.
I'll fact check it later and shit on you.
I don't know. But it is now Arizona's. Yeah, it says it right here, dick face.
Oh, okay.
is now Arizona's largest cidery,
That was fucking aggressive and
dedicated to its mission to honor the sacrifice of veterans and their families. That's pretty badass.
Let's focus on the ad read and not insulting me, Holden.
That's pretty cool. So if you want to check them out, they're crafted and canned by Cider Core this is 31 South Robson Suite, 103 Mesa, Arizona, 85210. And you can look them up on Instagram at Cider Core, or you can go to their website at cidercoreaz.com.
Full of docs.
Yep.
They're right downtown Mesa, dude.
Yep. Check them out.
Right
They're
off Main
super
Street.
cool. The fucking place is super rad.
Dude, their pizza's off the hook there,
Oh
too.
yeah. What is it, Mike? Is it Mike's Pizza?
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's delicious.
Yeah, they got a little pizza joint in the back. Brother, that pizza slaps. The hot honey, too, with the pizza.
Oh, good.
yes, bro. Oh, but yeah, that was
getting
today's
aroused
sponsor.
right now.
Check them
Yeah,
out.
check them out. Thank you.
Love you guys.
Say it back.
Please.
Yeah.
God, I love the banter.
Dude, it's just hanging out with the boys, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are a third? How's it work at 1911 Syndicate? Are you half of it? Are you a third of it?
Yeah, so I was kind of half of it for the first like four and a half years, and then it's just kind of going in a different direction. Like, love Jake, he's one of my best friends,
Yeah.
but like, I'm a modern gun guy.
Okay.
Like, really anything pre 1990, get the fuck out of my face. I just
Fair.
like, I appreciate the old school 1911 and World War II stuff, and but like, bro,
Yeah.
I'm not doing content on that. Like, it just isn't my thing, dude. And then to
Right.
try to fake the funk, as we all know, like, ain't the way to go. So like,
Yeah.
I've kind of taken a step back, and he's doing more like old school historical pieces and some really cool, awesome stuff.
Diving into the tism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like not my thing.
Yeah.
So like, I'm kind of a third of it now. He's
Okay.
brought on another co-host named Eli, who's like super into like wheel guns and 1911s, and
Well, that's good for them.
he didn't even own a Palmer gun until like literally this week.
Oh, shit.
That's crazy.
Damn.
So yeah, but for the first like 5 years, it was just me and Jake, and I'd go up once a month, every month, guaranteed for about like 5 days.
Okay, that was gonna be like my first question, because like he's in a different state than here. Like,
Yeah.
So would you just go there and just bank a bunch of content for that?
Yeah, you got it. So I'd go up for like on like a Wednesday, and we'd film like 2 days while I was there, and we'd hit like 6 to 8 videos.
Okay.
Jeez.
And they,
Sounds like a grueling schedule, though.
I mean, dude, I like worked my ass off.
Yeah.
Like, because still holding down a full-time job, still doing the real estate side of the syndicate. I got a wife. Dude, Jake's a single guy with a dog.
Okay.
So like, dude,
Responsibility is a little bit different.
very different. And so like, dude, it was a big commitment, and for all my jobs I would travel. So like, dude, I mean, there's 1 year where between August, September, I was home like 5 days.
Damn.
And like this month I'm home like 8 days. Next month I'm home like 8 days. Like, there's still a ton of travel just with everything I do.
Yeah.
But yeah, so did the syndicate, and Jake and I met at a shooting course in California. He was living there at the time. And then he retired from that job and moved to Salt Lake. He was like, hey, I'm starting this like YouTube gun real estate thing.
Yeah.
And I know we'll talk about it here in a bit, but I was training canines at the time,
Yeah.
but was looking to get out of that because like my last year I got put in the ER like 3 times in 1 year.
Damn. That bite training was too effective.
Yeah.
Fighting dogs is not like, people have this perception with canines, like, dude, I'll give it this arm and like punch it, bro. That dog is a committed individual that is going to fuck you up.
That dog comes
Yeah.
into my guard, though.
This guy.
I still don't think so, bro.
This fucking
No,
guy.
I'm just fucking with you.
No,
That dog gonna fuck your shit up, Trey.
I feel like at most, I feel like I could fuck up like 1 or 2 coyotes.
You know what?
Like, I'll get fucked
You know
up
what?
too,
You
but
know,
I'll
any
fuck 'em
guys?
up.
You know any guys still dog training that got a suit?
So,
Let's
dude,
get
I
this
wish I still
fucking
had
guy
my
a
No,
suit.
suit.
I'm not getting
right?
fucked up with like a German Shepherd, but like the small coyotes out here, I can take like 2 or 3 of them. Give me like
You know the fucking content we get of this
give
guy
me
in a
like
suit
5
getting
give
his
me
fucking
ass
bodied,
give me
bro.
5
Fucking-
chihuahuas, dude. 5 chihuahuas?
Well, dude,
all
that's
day.
like fighting off 5
Nah,
toddlers.
see, first off, it started off with, I'd put that dog in a fucking guard.
No,
Then
yeah.
it started off, okay, then it's coyotes.
I,
now it's
I still
down
think
to
I could take
chihuahuas.
I still think I could take 2 coyotes.
Dude, so when they like hunt in the wild, they just take chunks out of stuff
And
until
then
they
they rush.
bleed out.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, my first bad dog bite was this like 2-year-old canine, mean motherfucker, dude. And we got into it for about 45 seconds.
Damn.
And he was doing that
Damn.
same thing. So
That's
he
an
came
eternity.
in, he took a
Damn.
chunk out of this arm, then he let go, took a chunk out of this leg, let go, another chunk, and then close to the bits. Ooh. And so he was just whittling me down.
Yeah.
Bro, we fought, and they finally got the dog off me, and like the world opened up again, and I was like, oh, I think I might pass out. I had to lay down because adrenaline dumps, right?
Yeah.
And like I didn't have health insurance at the time, so like my stepmom had to like clean all the wounds, and like, dude, it was miserable. And that was my first bad dog fight. And then like 3 months later, another one. Damn. 4 months after that, another one. So I was on Augmentin, which is the antibiotic for dog bites, for like a year.
Damn.
And after that, I was like, you know what?
Dude, there's a lot of dogs I wouldn't like a pit bull or a staffy. Bro, I had a staffy, and just like he snapped at a dog once. His little corgi kept coming up and fucking biting him on the back of his leg because they're hurting dogs, dude.
Yep.
He turned and snapped his jaws once, and I heard it from like 15, 20 feet away, and I was like, oh, he's gonna murder that dog.
Yeah.
And he was the sweetest dog ever. He's gonna murder him.
Dude, it's no joke. I mean, around the world in other countries, like people still get murked by wild dogs all the time.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
Like
The dingo ate your baby.
But have you not seen the video of the guy that does jujitsu with his dog?
yeah.
No.
That's where it
Jack
comes from.
Pitbull.
This one I saw one was like a lab. It was like a
Oh,
lab
really?
or something.
Okay.
But the guy was like literally butt scooting towards his dog. He's like, "Come into my guard." He's like trying to put the dog in like leg locks. The dog's like hopping on top of him and stuff. Dude, it was so funny.
I haven't seen that. That sounds
Jiu-jitsu
hilarious.
guys can't not talk about jiu-jitsu.
Right.
I don't do jujitsu.
I don't.
Oh,
just-
well, you fooled me. Because
I just-
this whole time I was like, here we go. This guy wrestles with men. Here we go.
I prefer,
This just in, Trey wrestles with men.
yeah, but I do, traditional Greek oil.
In
So
the nude.
go ahead and jot that down.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
and
not gay. I
loincloths.
don't do jujitsu. I think pretty sure last episode we established
I do
jujitsu was
jujitsu
gay.
and grapeseed oil and loincloths only.
Yeah. Am I gonna do
Yeah.
Am I gonna do jujitsu on this upcoming deployment? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's bonding with the homies.
Yeah, true. It's team building.
It's team building.
Hell yeah. Just like the
That's what I call it with my
Spartans
wife, too, dude. Yeah. It's team building time, baby.
My wife won't do jujitsu with me. Am I doing something wrong?
Not doing team building either, dude. She got two of them.
I
She's on the
love
third,
you
bro.
guys. Freaking love you guys.
Yeah, but canine work was a ton of fun, and it was just time to like kind of get out of that.
After bleeding out a couple times.
Yeah, after, Yeah.
that and like
Good
you know,
God.
You're just permanently in the suit, just like fucking. Who's
oh,
next?
dude. Yeah, and then also like to make money in that business, you have to train everyday dogs because not everyone needs a canine, right?
Right.
And like, dude, I'd pour my heart and soul into these dogs, like much like most of us. If you're passionate about something, you do it 100%, right?
Right.
Like, so I'd pour my heart and soul into these dogs, and the owners, like 2 months later, would be like, he doesn't know how to sit. Give me my money back. And I'm like, did you do your homework? Da-da-da-da. And they're like, well, you trained it. It's like,
That's not how this works.
this is a living, breathing thing. It's not a computer.
Yeah.
Like, I can make it a computer, but then you lose the dog.
Yeah.
Like, they just become robots, you know? And so after the dog bites, plus, normal dogs, just like humans ruin things, dude. And just kind of humans ruined it for me. And it was time to get out of it anyway. So Jake started the syndicate. I got my real estate license and still always held a full-time job in the gun industry while doing that.
Okay.
Just because like guns, it's all
cool.
I've ever known, dude.
What was like your first job, like intro into the gun industry?
Dude, I was working the counter at a Glock-specific store in Mesa called Glockmeister.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking
That
about.
was like my first industry job. I had just quit college, and I was like, man, I really think gun industry is
They
where
used to
I
have
should
really
be.
good blue label specials there.
Dude.
Yeah.
They probably still do. I just haven't been out to Mesa because they have
I don't
one.
even know if they're around still.
I know they have one.
Up by you.
Yeah, up by me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was my first kind of foot into the industry, and then I worked for like 4 or 5 other gun stores and just made connections, went to all the events in the valley, like, all the shooting events that are around here. And with the syndicate, I started making good friends with suppressor companies, rifle companies, and it was time to go from like the gun store to like a big boy gun job,
Yeah.
And so my first kind of big step for that was a suppressor company that I worked for about like 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, right around 2 years. It was year 2 and 3 of the syndicate, but I worked for them for about 2 years, and then from there just kept working for manufacturers. I work for Reardon Manufacturing now.
Hell yeah.
They make suppressor hub adapters and muzzle devices. And then I work like quarter time. There's a Reardon right there.
There's a reader
FHD. Yep. Heat treat. You see that taper seal on there is crispy.
I think I'm gonna pick up one of the bird cages for my rifle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
R2S.
I've been sending him pictures at the shop.
We'll get you squared away.
I keep telling him, like, just fucking put it in your pocket, dude. You won't. I'm like, you're giving everybody else free shit, but not me.
I'm not giving it. Oh my god! I fucking.
Damn. Esteban's gonna fire your ass.
No,
bro.
We had him on the podcast.
I know. It's awesome.
I tried to give him to fire, holding on the spot. He wouldn't.
No,
Dude, Estes the man. Dude.
He's cool, dude.
Yeah.
He's
I
the fucking
love
G
what
for
he's doing, man.
He's just G for like just giving me a shot into
Yeah.
the industry and everything. So
And that's it. Get in your door.
I told him not to, you know?
yeah,
Everyone did.
Like, you fucking sure, dude?
yeah. He's a real one for sure.
He's got a good thing going on over there, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. Just like I've been doing this gun game for like 15 years or so. And when I first got in it, it was just stereotypical old white dudes running gun stores. And
Right.
like, fuck, dude. you
Right.
know, the headaches that come with that are like
Right.
some of
all
their prejudice and
all the
bullshit.
old hunting rifles, all lever actions,
The
all
pink Taurus
all pump
revolvers.
shotguns, all revolvers, and that's it.
That and just some of the
Speaking my
prejudice and
fucking
like,
language.
yeah, this guy
Yeah.
was born like 100 years too late, bro.
Hell yeah.
But yeah,
I'm a fucking cowboy at the end of the day.
hey, Arizonans, man, we're all cowboys, dude.
Yeah, fuck, it's the Wild West out here.
So I'm super interested in how the real estate works with a gun YouTube.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Because, like,
Right.
I've known about 1911 Syndicate. I didn't know you guys did real estate till Holden mentioned to me, and I did some research. I was like, how the fuck does this work? Like, do you guys get a lot of clientele from, like, people that subscribe to you? Yeah, they're just like, I need to buy a house. Let me hit up these guys.
Yep.
Is it sometimes just to, like, meet you guys and hang out?
Man, that has been a hard lesson to learn. That
Yeah. Like, I'm not
yeah.
coming to your mom's basement, dude. No.
yeah. I'm like, why are we always going to these basements, man? Why I always fall asleep down there? It's
Yeah.
weird.
There's no working lights.
Yeah, our first client ever was a special operations dude.
Okay.
So like the whole idea is real estate sucks.
Yeah.
And gun guys don't need some slick back BMW guy showing them a house. You want a real dude,
Yeah.
you know? And so the idea is we found affiliates around major military bases.
Yeah.
That's always a good fucking move.
So if you have a guy on deployment, but he's changing duty stations, we got guys on both ends that can facilitate it.
oh,
dope.
that's dope.
And we're trusted dudes.
Yeah.
Like, neither of us served, but like, you know, being in the gun industry and meeting people, like, real ones can kind of recognize real ones, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so,
Like, these guys actually have morals.
shocking. Shocking.
Yeah.
And like, money's great and everything, but really it's, dude, we're trying to help these dudes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
military is a tough job. Law enforcement's a tough job. If we can relieve some stress somewhere, and this is our way to do it, cool. So like one of our first clients was a special operations dude, and like basically he told his buddies like, "Hey, these guys get it. They're trusted. They know what we do. They're not shit bags." And like you just kind of get your foot in the door, and you get referrals that way. And a lot of the clients are viewers.
Yeah.
There is a lot that, and it's not an ego thing, but like, hey, I'm looking to buy a house, and quickly I realized, do they just want to hang out with the YouTube guy? Which is weird, because like I can't believe anyone but my dad watches the show. Like, you know, I can't, like, I'm always blown away when people are like, dude, watch the show. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It is. It's
What
so
show?
weird.
Yeah. Like, we talking Parks and Rec, or what are we doing here?
Yeah.
I love The Office.
And so there has been a decent amount of that in the beginning of like, I go show like 8, 9, 10 houses, and it becomes clear like, oh, dude, this guy just wants to like chill. Which,
Yeah.
bro, just tell me that.
Yeah.
I just spent $4,000 driving your ass around. Like, if you just wanted to chill, I would have just chilled with you, bro.
Yeah.
But now you just
Now
made
you've
me
ru-
spend
now you've
money,
ruined it. Yeah.
waste
Yeah.
time, and so
Now
I've,
I'm definitely not going to be your friend.
yeah,
Throwing this bracelet away.
yeah, and that's been a little tough to kind of manage. But I don't do the real estate full time like Jake does. It just isn't my thing. Like,
Yeah.
if I was passionate about it, I think, you know, I could probably do all right at it. But like, if you're not passionate about that, even the way we do it, which is like the bro version, dude, it's hard, man. You'll go months without making money, and I could never bet on that, which is why I always held a full-time job and did the syndicate and did real estate.
Yeah.
So now I do like no real estate. Jake's still doing it.
Yeah.
But I just work full-time for Reardon and then kind of part-time for a suppressor manufacturer.
Yeah.
So,
You're fucking kicking ass with the Reardon shit, dude. Like,
dude, it's a kick-ass product.
You're
dude.
you're the guy for Reardon right
That's-
now. Like, I don't know if you know that or not, but anytime anybody mentions Reardon, your name is literally followed by Reardon.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
So,
it's a small
pretty-
team. It's a it's a husband wife that own it, and I'm like their first ever sales guy,
Yeah.
outside sales guy.
Yeah.
And dude, they're like I've worked for a lot of bad companies in the industry. Dude, they're like some of the few good ones.
That's good to hear,
awesome to
dude.
hear.
They separate their roles really well.
Yeah.
Like I'll ask Robin something or I'll ask Darren something. They'll be like, oh, that's not my wheelhouse. Ask, Darren or ask Robin.
Yeah.
Where like there's a lot of husband-wife teams that own businesses in the gun industry and the lines get blurred.
Oh,
And then that causes issues.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ask me how I know.
Yeah.
And they're like super good about it. Everything I've asked for, they followed through. Every promise they've made, they followed through with. And it's the first
awesome.
manufacturer ever to do that.
That's awesome, dude.
Ever.
That's awesome. That just makes me love them even more.
Dude.
Like all of the dudes in the shop run their stuff.
Yeah.
Like we all run their stuff on our rigs.
It's a great product, man.
And they're amazing. Like
Yeah.
I absolutely am in love with mine. I plan on getting a can, but even if I do, like I kind of want to take it off just so I can look at the mount, dude.
They're
Like,
kinda dope, man.
They're fucking so sick.
All made in house, like QC's done in house. Like they're just really good people that happen to make a really good product.
Yeah.
But the people are like, I'm a big people guy, so like if you're a shitbag, I'm out. But they're just like solid human beings, man.
That's
and they
good.
just every promise they've made, dude. Like I could cry. Seriously, everything they've promised, they have followed through on.
Hell yeah.
Good man.
It's like first time ever in 15 years.
It's like so
Sounds sick.
refreshing to hear.
Oh.
Like, and it's like you hear like awful, like sometimes you hear some pretty awful things about some other companies and like the shady shit that they do and like the shit that people be getting up to.
There's
But
shady people in business.
yeah, especially in this industry, I'm coming to find out some more and more. So,
Which is a bummer because it's the industry where it's like, we're the good guys.
right, dude.
And then you peek behind the curtain and you're like, man, most of you.
But
not
here's the
most.
here's the
There's
thing.
a lot of shitbags, but there is a lot of really good people too.
Yeah. But here's the thing that I've noticed is like the shit bags, they get their limelight when shit doesn't go their way and it goes south, but then the flame dies out super
Yeah.
quick.
They fade
and
out, dude.
They fade out and you never hear from them or hear shit about them ever again. So that is the good thing. So we weed out the shit bags pretty early on.
Yep.
So
Yeah, and you get to a certain level in the gun industry working with certain people where you're like there's the shitbag group of people
yeah.
and then like the good real ones.
Yeah.
And it just takes a little time to find that sometimes, but that's changing. I've seen it in the 15 years I've been doing this. Gun industry culture is changing. This is like the golden era of guns because people are tired of the shitbags.
Yeah.
And like our age is getting into this, like more leadership positions, starting businesses, and like we all have morals and ethics.
Yeah.
It goes
And
along.
adult money.
Yeah. And
That's the biggest thing right there.
Yeah, dude. That's super good to hear about Reardon. I love that.
They're the best, man. They're
man.
awesome.
So how did you feel about getting into like content creation? Was that like a big shift for you? Like what was like some of the difficulties you faced or some of like the oh, this is fucking sick moments you had there?
Yeah, they're so like I'm like not good at the content stuff because I'm literally like just me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if
But I
you
feel like
notice,
that's what people want.
Yeah.
yeah, but even then, like YouTubers will embellish certain parts of their personality to make it a little more entertaining.
Fair.
That's fair.
Bro, that's just like not me, dude. Like
fair.
I'm just straight. What you see is what you get. I don't really embellish anything. Like, and so it wasn't hard in the beginning to make content. It has become harder as I've done it because, like, I don't see the camera there. Like, we're just shooting guns, talking, you know.
Yeah.
But as we've gotten more into this and it's grown, and even Jake's been like, dude, you've never found your like kind of shtick a little bit. And I'm like, dude, I don't have one.
Gotta get a catchphrase.
Like that, or just like, you know, guys embellish things like, you know,
dude.
and that's just not my style. And so
dude.
I've actually become more like insecure about making content the more
okay.
I've done it,
Really?
because like,
It's just more pressure on you and everything like that. And it's the YouTube market definitely post COVID is more competitive and there's more YouTubers popping up all the time, more information. I get that. I mean, like I love Charlie from like the Grantham videos and like his whole stick of like wearing the lab coat and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's like I see exactly what you're saying. It's like sometimes you need like a little bit of a bit to like really grab onto people and
it.
give them a reason to come back.
I've never found that or like maybe put effort into it. Like the
Just
only thing is
start
I
it-
wear combat pants. Like
I mean,
Start
dude,
accusing somebody else that they just keep saying the N word and you just keep editing it out. That's a
see what
great
I'm
bit.
talking about? You see what I'm
Gonna get
talking about,
canceled.
dude? He's trying to cancel me, bro.
I'm just giving him ideas, man. I'm trying to help the
cancel.
guest, dude. I'll go
Helping
fuck
the homies,
myself.
bro.
Jeez.
that's so good.
I didn't say it was about you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and so
Real
that's
defensive.
I've just
hate
never
you.
found
No,
that
just
like
kidding.
little
I love
shtick, and so you know, as the syndicate's growing and Jake's kind of come into his own like caricature,
Yeah.
that is still him. This isn't a negative thing. He's brought on like another co-host that has like that kind of persona too.
Yeah.
And that I've only met that dude once for like 5 minutes. His name's Eli.
Yeah.
But like who that dude is with his obsession with 1911s and revolvers, like that is that dude.
Yeah.
yeah.
The thing with me is I'm just like a modern day gun guy.
Yeah.
And that is honestly and truthfully boring nowadays. Cause like, dude, you have 15 rifle manufacturers.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. However, that's what I love, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I just love ARs. I love modern day stuff that's reliable. Like it's
Yeah.
not flashy. Like I'm just kind of not into that like flashy stuff a little bit. So it's been a little hard to figure out what that is. But
I feel like you're more about like the actual shooting aspects, fundamentals,
Yes.
training versus like the guns themselves.
yeah,
Like
time.
I've come to find like I am just like like the other like already done builds like the LWRCs and the annual defenses and stuff like that. Those are cool, but I'm pretty biased when I say this. But like people's own like Frankenstein builds, like your old Pappy rifle,
Thanks.
dude. That thing is fucking sweet. Like and then like
Shucks.
like when people make their own unique like creation and when it comes to like a firearm and it's like unique to that person, like you see like the things like you can tell a lot about a person just by looking at the rifle.
100%. Dude.
I will say I do that specifically with rifles, not so much pistols. I'm
Yeah.
just not a big Gucci Glock kind of guy.
Yeah.
You know, but like someone's rifle, like you're saying, yeah, there's so their personality comes out of it. Like you can see, hey, this is what they focus on with training, or like, hey, how do you like that trigger versus this trigger, right?
Yep.
You know,
And that's why I like custom builds or Frankenstein builds over something pre-built any day of the week.
that's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah.
So
See, and I see both sides of that.
yeah.
Because totally agree. At the same time, like, dude, I just buy factory built guns.
Yeah.
Because it's like 80% of what I want. I sprinkle my 20 and we're good to go. I still get the
That's fair.
manufacturer's warranty
Yep.
and I can barely tie my shoes, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not building a fucking gun, dude.
That's fair. That's fair. I
and
can't
everyone's like,
either.
oh, it's simple. and I'm like, sure.
Yeah.
But also,
I mean, I had a lot of people help me build a lot of that gun,
which is
like,
dope because you got the
especially-
Geisley rail on there.
Yeah, like I got
dope build.
it's my very first AR, and it probably wouldn't be as nearly cool as everybody who tells me it is. Like I've got imposter syndrome, but
It's pretty cool, dude. I'm sorry, I meant to compliment yours, but you kept talking. Yours is also really
No, it's a dope build.
But
Dude.
people like and like people say that I'm like, well, thank you so much. But I had a lot of really good guidance from like folks like you guys. So like it's kind of like
my whole guidance is just buy an AK,
it's
dude.
kind of like a collection. It's like a collective of like all my friends' knowledge coming together with me into my own build, and like that's kind of like my symbology behind it.
And that's
so.
like what it is all about is like, you know, for a lot of my friends that aren't in the gun industry, I'm their source for stuff.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
hey man, I'm looking at this. Like, I know you kind of spend your whole life doing this. And like, dude, I love helping dudes out, getting the correct info, and then letting them put their own twist on stuff. Like,
Yes.
that's why it's Legos for adults.
Yep.
100%.
Like, you build it your own, however you want.
Well, we talked about before the podcast started, like you were on the Shooting the Shit podcast. And
Yeah.
I love all of the guys. I was on that
Boys.
podcast too, and like they shit on me very heavily for being an AK guy. And I was like, I'm in the middle of building my rifle, and so like I relied heavily on like Hoodlum and Millar and stuff. I'm like, hey, I need
Yeah.
recommendations for these things because I don't know shit about dick. And they guided me a lot, like especially like when they saw sales and deals on like Brownells and other sites. They just fucking they shoot me the link. I'm like,
Yep.
fucking sick.
Dude, I am totally convinced when the world ends or the apocalypse happens, like the AK-47 will outlive every fucking gun on the
Nope.
planet.
Nope.
Correct.
Nope.
What's your hot take there, Chris?
Dude, I don't think it's a hot take.
If if World War III ever happens, I think, and this is gonna maybe upset some people, I think 99% of us overestimate our skill level,
Yeah.
and they think that it's gonna be like Red Dawn, we're running through the streets, dude. No, it's a numbers game, dude.
Yeah.
I don't care how many AKs or ARs you have, it's you versus the greater Phoenix area of 2 million people.
Yep.
And
Yep.
people are like,
Yep.
well, I'm going to go link up with my homies and stuff. You're going to fight 60,000 people? No.
Yeah. No.
No.
How many people stand between you and your homie's house that's 4 miles away?
Dude, that are all losing their shit.
Tens of thousands of people, and you're gonna fight through that big of a. You're gonna fight through 30 concert crowds to get to your homie's
Coming to
house.
my guard, bro. Coming to my guard.
He's scooting down the street,
Let's go, dude. Who's first?
Who's first?
and some old guy's just going to be like,
Yep.
The
I was
revolver.
just kidding, guys. I don't even know jujitsu.
Dude, I'm taking an AR hands down. End of the
Yeah,
world.
I mean, well, my only reasoning behind, and I'm an AR guy, but my only reason I say AK-47 is because I firmly believe that there is more 7.62 by 39 ammunition in the world than there is
Not in the US, though.
5.56.
I
Not in
think
the US.
pre-COVID, I would have agreed with you.
Yeah. See,
Post-COVID?
that's why.
Yeah.
But that's why I built an AR, because ammo is getting more expensive, harder to find. I do have a AK-74, and during COVID, yeah, I was still buying boxes for $5 a box.
Cheap as fuck.
Yeah, but now it's dying out. It's getting stupid expensive. It's getting harder to find. So it's like I gotta switch my main rifle to an AR, right? Especially if you think like if we need it for long term in the U.S. parts availability.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ammo, especially if you're running
It's
5.56,
true.
you can throw 2.23 in there.
Yep.
As much as I love AKs,
Okay.
it makes sense.
you guys have changed me. I'm
Well,
a
and
changed
5-6
man.
years ago, I probably would have said the same. Like, dude, AK, you definitely want one friend of the world.
Yeah.
Dude, now, I mean, just think of COVID. Like, I was working behind a gun counter during COVID. We had a line out the door, open to close, every day for like 9 months.
Damn.
I mean, we were selling ammo and guns at a level that was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just think of a numbers game. The AR is the rifle of American people, right? Everyone's got ARs. Everyone's got at least a couple hundred rounds.
Yeah.
The difference is no one trains with them, right? So like
Yes.
that would be your biggest advantage. But again, it's still a numbers game, dude.
Yeah.
Like you could have 10 of your best buddies. You guys go train and you guys CQB and all this stuff. 10 of you versus 40,000 human beings.
Yep.
It's just a numbers game.
Yep.
Like during that COVID stuff, you know, I was working some parts of North Phoenix. My wife's like, hey, if shit really pops off, and I'm like, I'm not going to make it. She's
Yeah.
like, what? I'm like, I have to fight 40 miles to you and like 1 million people. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, it's a numbers game.
Yep.
Numbers game.
Yep.
I think most gun guys really, and we like to play that game and talk that, you know, end of the world stuff. But if
Yeah,
we're really
the
being
fun
honest,
stuff.
if we're really being honest, like, dude, it's just straight numbers.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And, you know, like working with military guys, I've been fortunate to work with a bunch of special operations guys.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have this talk, and they're like, well, here's my helmet cam footage of when society collapsed in this city.
Yeah.
And didn't work out well for anyone. And you're
Yeah.
like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and so I've talked to those guys and picked their brains on it and stuff. And I could be completely wrong. There's
I
gonna
think
be
I think the only place that's gonna be okay is West Virginia because everyone's family. You know what I mean?
Country roads.
That whole
take
state's good
me
to go, bro.
home.
Yeah, they're
Man.
fine.
yeah.
Yeah, my family
They'll
farm.
repopulate the rest of the United
My
States
family
too.
farm is actually up for sale in Friendly, West Virginia, and it's 141 acres, and it's on a meadow surrounded by mountains with a waterfall on the property,
dude.
mineral rights, hunting property on it as well. It's got
the dream.
It's got a barn. It's got a pond that's
So dope.
stocked. It's got an in-ground pool.
Damn.
The whole
a nice
house.
one.
The house was built by my great grandfather and my cousins and uncles.
Damn.
Back in like the 60s or 70s or something like that. And then we've done a family reunion on the farm every single year for Labor Day.
That's it.
That's so
But
cool.
my great grandmother died a couple years ago, and my great aunts who took over the property, they couldn't decide what to do with it themselves, and they took forever to get through all the belongings in the house. And now it was up for sale for like $735,000, which was a lot for West Virginia.
That's fair. Yeah. It's West Virginia.
And now
lot,
it has
dude.
gone down to $530,000.
Dang, bro.
Yeah. And
I'm not
I'm
moving
like,
to West Virginia.
I know, dude. I've been desperately telling all my homies, I'm like, dude, if you know somebody in your family or somebody that just wants to get to awesome fucking property in West Virginia, just fucking snag it up, dude, and just like let me come out like once a year and save my bygones and shit for my family. Play like there's headstones up on the hill from like 1850s and shit.
Damn.
That's
Like,
dope.
it's like an ancient piece of property, dude.
It's
Does
probably
it say
haunted.
like cousin, brother on the
No,
heads?
it
Oh.
was, I don't know. I don't know who it was. Like the engraving. So
I wanted,
he didn't get it.
I wanted to.
it was the inbred joke.
I wanted to make some jokes. I figured the gravestone was the line.
Oh, I'll jump over that line every day,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
Sorry.
It's totally fine, bro.
He's crying over here.
He's like, "Fine. My family farm's being sold. What is it, like a fucking Hallmark movie, dude?
Nah, but buy my family farm. That shit's dope.
cool.
Fucking subscribe so we can buy it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, subscribe.
I'll buy it and dig up those graves.
Hell yeah. We'll get some ancient Civil War jewelry out and do some
What-
voodoo spells.
What side?
What?
Huh?
Previous conversation, we know.
That was a bad huh on your part.
Yeah. Huh?
Oh,
Huh? He's still avoiding the question. Anyways, so what's like kind of a hot take you have in the industry? Like, what's the industry getting wrong right now? Like, what can we improve on? What do you think people like? Where's their blind spot right now? What would you like to see more of?
that is a damn good question.
Man, it is a blind spot that I think is slowly changing. So for the longest time, I prayed for legitimate guys with backgrounds to get out and share their knowledge with the industry.
Right.
Because you see a lot of snake oil salesman trainers out there,
Yep.
you know, doing weird John Wick shit.
High keto kind of
Yeah,
shit.
and
I
like,
love that. I love those videos though.
Steven Seagal.
they're
types.
entertaining.
The guy that has like 8 ballistic dummies around him, and he's just like bop bop bop.
And then even some of these other like trainers that travel the country, like before YouTube, my big thing was training. So
Yeah.
like 2017, I shot, it was like 18,000 rounds, and I took 9 classes from 7 different instructors in like 5 different states.
Damn.
Like it was just, and that's the year I met Jake. Funny enough, was that same kind of time frame. And I took a bunch of classes, and there'd be classes I'd take where it's like, well, I learned what not to do because this guy's clearly a snake oil salesman.
Right.
Took classes where it was like, oh, this is what to do. And I've seen in the last like 5-6 years that shift start to happen where it's legitimate. Sorry guys.
Oh, you're good.
Where it's like legitimate trainers with good information that's no frills, just like what works, what doesn't.
Okay.
And I've been waiting for the industry to catch on to that, and I think it finally is.
Hell yeah.
And like there's even, you know, civilian high level trainers who are like, dude, I'm not a gunfighter, but I can show you how to run a gun.
Yeah.
Right.
And then if you want to go learn how to be a gunfighter, go over here, right? And those guys are starting to work together more. You got guys like Mike Pannone, he's a former Delta Force guy, Marine Force Recon, working with Ben Stager, who's a straight civilian, but was a world champion shooter for a long time.
Damn.
So they're like bridging the gap between that stuff.
Yeah.
And that is what my hot take is. I've been waiting 10 years for that. And
Yeah.
this is the golden age of that. So on top of training, another hot take would be gun store culture for a long time was shit.
Yeah.
Like we all know, you walk into some gun stores, no one talks to you for 45, 50 minutes. You ask to look at a gun. It seems like you're annoying the guy behind the counter. Again, younger guys, Esteban, getting into the industry, changing that. Like this is, we're literally getting into the golden age of guns.
Oh, yeah.
The next thing that that never advanced was suppressor technology.
Oh yeah.
But in the last 5-6 years,
The next 2 years is going to be nuts.
and in the last 5, before like really 2020, we were using suppressors that were literally designed in like 1902.
Yeah.
Like Surefire RC2, great suppressor. It's a traditional suppressor design. It works great. It's lasted forever. But now you start seeing 3D printed stuff.
I was going to say that 3D
Inconel,
printing changed
titanium.
the market
Yep.
And you're,
just for
Let
innovation
me help
alone.
you out with your mic real quick.
yeah, it just keeps creeping away, dude. What am I doing wrong? I'm
It's
sorry,
not you.
guys.
It's the mic stand.
Oh, no, my bad.
No, we literally ask us to do it every episode for the thumbnail. Holden,
I think we're good now.
Holden made the whole mic disappear last episode. To be honest,
Oh,
with
what?
I put the whole thing in there.
You got a pretty mouth, boy.
Let me show you something pretty to put in it.
So, yeah, I don't know if that's the hot take, but I just see like the next 5 years in the gun industry is going to be awesome.
Hell yeah.
Man.
Yeah, newer
I'm just
generation
for
coming up, really good innovative products, guys getting out with legitimate backgrounds, disseminating the information and hard lessons learned properly. Like this is the golden age.
And I just think the popularity of like classes and the ability for people to take them, like they're just so widespread now. If there's good instructors, it's great getting younger guys into it who like didn't serve in the military but still want to get into guns. It's just opening the door for them. Because like
100%.
I remember before I joined the military, I never heard anything about any classes anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I'm just going out to the desert shooting with my boys. Like, would it be great to have classes and stuff? Yeah, but
Yeah.
where the fuck we gonna go?
Yep. And now, dude, you get trainers that are traveling the whole country. Like
Yeah.
Hunter Freeland, he was Army infantry, I believe. Now he does like almost exclusively pistol instruction. Dude, that dude is on the road 3 weeks a month, like just getting after it, training law enforcement, civilian, everyone. And like just our ability for training and information nowadays is better than it ever has been.
Yeah.
You still unfortunately get, it'll always be this way, people who don't listen or follow that.
Yeah.
And that's okay. But I really think the industry as a whole is really turning to legitimate instruction, competition shooting,
Yeah.
bridging the gap between both. Because shooting,
what you
man.
need, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's a beautiful thing. Now, I want your opinion on like my hot take, which we've talked about on the podcast once before.
AKs suck.
That's fine. It's not a hot take. That's actually a pretty lukewarm take. Well, because we've talked with some other guests about like we had Desert Warship on here, and he served in military during like pre 9/11 and into 9/11. So he's been in the shit.
Damn.
But we were talking like about like CQB and like, yeah, it's sexy. But me and him were talking, it's like bounding with the boys, so much more practical. It's like that's something that people ignore, is like actual movement, shoot, move, communicate, stuff like that.
Yep.
And like, I just didn't know what your thoughts were, like CQB versus like just going out there and just fucking
Learning
and running. You know what I mean? Doing some cardio.
Bounding with the boys.
Bounding with the boys is what I've dubbed it.
this might like I'll caveat it with this. It's awesome that guys can get into guns, get quad nods, SR-15s, all the Gucci gear, and go take a CQB class for their first class. Dude, that is dope. Yeah. However, and I've been doing this a long time, and not until recently did I feel qualified with fundamentals to start taking CQB classes seriously.
Yeah. Right.
And a good example is I was at a CQB class recently, and I mean, half the guys there, this isn't talking shit anyways, we're just talking here. Yeah. But half the guys there didn't know what mechanical offset was. Okay. You guys know what that is? Or height over bore?
Yeah.
So 15 meters and in, depending on the zero of your rifle, you're going to have to hold high.
Okay.
Because you're 15 meters and in, your barrel's still lower than the optic, right?
Gotcha.
It'll start to converge at like 15.
Okay.
So if you have to take a hostage rescue shot and you forget that, you're schwacking the hostage.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the fucking throat, dude.
Yeah.
And so I took this class, and like half the dudes shot the hostage. And I was like, hey, do you guys remember mechanical offset? And they're like, I don't know what that is. Not bad that you don't know that. However, there's some steps to the game. And I think a lot of people, again, we're fortunate you can jump straight to that nowadays. Mm-hmm. But man, like if you don't know proper fundamentals or like height over bore or things like that, like what are you really learning at the CQB class? Other than you're having fun, dude.
Just crawl to run, right? You don't have that walk phase.
Correct.
And like,
and we can just be honest about that. Like, dude, it's just what I want to do and everything. Cool. Hey, 100% more power to you. But there's some fundamentals we need to get like under our belt first.
Yeah.
For more than anything, safety.
Yes.
Like,
that's the biggest thing.
Dude, running in a house with live fire guns, multiple dudes shooting in and around you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
like
it's
you got
a
dudes
lot.
with guns in front of you and dudes with guns behind you.
And if you're not safe with a gun,
yeah.
Yeah, I will say like
You trip and fall and eat shit because you're not paying attention. That's your buddy's fucking face off. Like,
which is why we always go muzzle down. That's my opinion. You're a Marine, so like muzzles up because you don't want to shoot the ship.
yeah, fair. Yeah, it's
we're in fucking Arizona. Muzzles down, boys.
Yeah.
I will say like Air Force has changed their shooting qual a bunch of different times, like the past 2 years. But the last time I went, they talked about like mechanical offset, which I'm like, oh, it's actually nice you guys are actually doing this now, right? We also did some like low light shooting and stuff like that. But like we're in an old. So it was an indoor range, and then they built off of it, but they didn't like seal the side I was up on really well. So it's like low light, but sun's still coming in from outside. So I'm just like, oh, it's medium light. It's medium light shooting.
Still work the principles, right?
Yeah, it was fine. But I was like, oh,
that's awful.
But like Sean almost shot a perfect score, except he forgot about, I think, mechanical offset, and then he forgot to put an extra round in the dude's head.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so he like miscounted his rounds, and then Sean just forgot to count one, but my officer, my major, he forgot about mechanical offset, so like he just missed the target. And he was like 2 shots away from having a perfect score too.
Damn.
And I was like, damn.
And that's, not only mechanical offset, but like safety manipulation. Mm-hmm. Like, dude, if you're
Just
running
movement.
behind me with a gun, you better know
what the fuck you're doing.
Like, if that barrel crosses me, like, dude, we're going to have a talk.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm sorry, we don't fuck with that shit.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer of not getting fucking flagged. And I will literally snatch somebody's fucking shit out of their hands and look them dead in the windows of their soul and go, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. That's why like shoot, move, communicate, because it builds the fundamental to be able to get there. And then I also like the fact that people are starting to run simulated trenches. I need to get out on one of these sites, dude. I want to clear some trenches.
I may or may not have got to have some fun with something like that a little while ago.
So awesome.
That was fun. It was a good time.
The thing with CQB, because I want to caveat for the audience, is because people probably screaming like, yeah, but home invasion, you should learn CQB. Okay,
right.
Hold on.
Okay.
I feel like that's a different principle altogether.
That and, dude, I don't have kids. Mm-hmm. So if I hear my front door get kicked in, I'm shutting the door to my bedroom. Wife's calling 911, and I'm posted up. Why in the fucking world?
Taking the nastiest peek.
Well, and why in the world would I go into something I don't know, knowing I don't got to go save a kid or anything?
Yeah.
Let the threat come to me.
Yeah.
setting up a
So,
kill
like-
box. Yeah.
You can try to justify it a little bit, but at the end of the day, like if you don't have proper fundamentals, you don't know how to bore.
Yeah.
You're going to go seek this threat. One man, you're used to doing it with 4. Like,
Yeah.
bro, post up. If that door handle starts to turn, dump that dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like for me, I got kids. You know what I mean? So me and my wife are like, hey, you're
Different.
going, like you're taking the shotgun. You're just gonna go in the room and you're just gonna point at that door. Mm-hmm. And if like I'm not gonna come up and shake that handle, like we'll have like something I'll say or something, you know, that we've worked out. I'm like,
Caw,
yeah,
caw.
caw. Right. If you don't hear that, you're gonna fucking blast the door.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're gonna grow up.
And she
you're-
still needs to learn how to run that gun. Though.
yeah. And like, and you're gonna grow up real fast. You know, you're gonna have some remorse. You know what I mean? But hey, that's fine. But then it's like, okay, so she gets there. So then I have different spots where like I'll post up, but like my house is set up great to where like I'm not going downstairs if I don't have to. What do you mean?
Exactly. I mean, same thing as if me and the wife are coming home from dinner, I see the front doors kicked in. Reverse 911.
Yeah.
If I come home from work, doors kicked in, I know my wife is in there. That's a different scenario.
Yes.
Right. But like all these badass gun guy things, and I get it. Like I've been that dude. You just progress along the journey, right? But like, dude, I don't even care if I come home and some dude's walking out with a TV. I'm gonna help you load that TV because I don't want the fucking lawsuit.
Yeah.
You're not trying to hurt me, kill me or my family, bro. I'll help you load the TV.
Yeah.
I'm being a little extreme now, but you know, like
I get you though.
I enjoy the like, let's go do this, you know, da 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 da. But let's take a step back. Again, working with special operations guys,
Like,
dude.
let's be reasonable here.
Hey, let's de-escalate before we escalate to an extent
right.
to where I could spend the rest of my life in fucking prison.
Right.
So I asked,
Like,
we had a,
because prime example, like if I'm sitting at a stoplight and somebody comes up to my window and has a gun already pointed at my fucking head and is like, give me your wallet, I'm going to give him the fucking wallet.
yes,
Like, I'm not going to fucking try to reach and be quicker than he is. Like, dude's already got me dead to rights. So it's easier to just give him the fucking wallet and let him go about his fucking day.
yeah, I'll cancel that card. I don't have money anyways, so don't worry about that.
like literally,
Hey, bro, could
everything in that wallet is replaceable.
Bro, can I just keep my military ID, please?
Yes.
The cat card is going to be so hard to replace.
they're gonna-
Yeah, the cat.
They're gonna
you're
have
gonna
my
get-
ass,
you're-
dude.
Yeah.
If you take my cat card, you might as well shoot me.
So
Please
why
just
don't
let
you
me get
have
this
your
ID.
cat? Why don't you have your CAC there, Mr. Vandal? Oh well, you see, I was robbed at gunpoint. Nah, that's not a reasonable excuse,
Correct.
Mr. Vandal. So we're gonna have to fill out this 6105 or whatever negative paperwork they have in the Air Force, and
I wouldn't know.
fuck you.
I'm a good boy.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a good guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I asked.
You'd get out of it. Look at that smile. He gets out of everything.
Try to.
It's good looks, dude. We had a former Delta guy on who was a Black Hawk Down Mogadishu Delta guy.
Oh,
fuck.
shit.
Bro. His first deployment ever, first combat deployment ever, first deployment with the unit was Black Hawk Down.
Oh,
God
my
damn.
God.
When I say legend, this dude's a bad motherfucker. He's been on some podcasts. Jason Beefley is his name. Just one of my favorite human beings. And I asked him, you know, talking like, hey, you're going to Target and shit pops off. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to my car and driving away. I'm like,
Yeah.
Really? And he's like, dude, I used to hit targets with 20 of my boys, rifles, Overwatch, UAVs, the whole nine. It's like, you think I'm going in there by myself? He's like, now if my wife's in there, it's a different story.
Yeah.
And that's kind of when the light bulb started to turn on for me a little bit. Like, let's be reasonable about these scenarios that we love to talk about as gun guys.
Yeah.
But if we really take a step back and look at the reality of stuff, like it's not our dreams and how it's going to play out, you know?
Yeah.
And so like I try to apply that to like everything in the gun industry now, which is why I'm like not good at the content stuff because I'm like just too realistic with shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's hard to find the balance a little bit, but also like, I don't know, I live in reality, so I don't know.
It's fair, dude. I mean, I mean, to me, it's just the reasonable way to think about it. Like I mean, sure, like yeah, it's like you said, like there's the super gun, the vet bro gun nerds out there that are like, yeah, or Tim Kennedy types, if you will.
That fucking guy.
Dude.
I had to bring that fucking
Can I
asshole
talk
up.
about it real quick?
Yeah.
Have you guys noticed all he does in social media, which I don't follow him, but like he'll pop up on like the like For You page, whatever. Or he'll pop up on my reels. And like lately, since all that shit came out, all he does is post videos of him and his kids. I'm like, bro, you're still getting hate in the comments. People don't give a fuck. We won't forget.
It's like, you know what? I may have fucked up and been a massive piece of shit, but man, do I love my kids.
Yeah.
This is one thing that like I might start crying because of how happy I am about this. So I've been doing this for a long time, and I've known about Tim Kennedy, a bunch of these other celebrity vets, and how they're liars.
Yeah.
Because their teammates are my friends.
Yeah.
And are like, hey, you know this book and stuff? Well, here's the deployment, and here's how it really went down.
Yep.
And I've known for a decade that Tim was who he is.
I can't wait till we blow up Poland so I can just start lying about my service.
It's like the same thing with a famous American sniper's wife as well.
And his story.
Yeah, and his story. I've heard
Yeah.
some things about that. I won't go into details about that because I heard
it's
she
out there.
likes to sue. So
It's out there. I mean,
Yeah.
multiple. So I've known for a long time, just with who I've worked with, that all these guys are shitbags and liars. But to have some civilian white trash kid from Mesa talk about it, no.
right.
It really started gaining traction when a buddy of mine, his name's Brent Tucker, he has a podcast called the Anti-Hero Podcast.
Yep.
The
seen
former
it.
Delta Force guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Brent he's the real fucking deal. But
a rad podcast.
one of the segments he does on his podcast is exposing these veteran liars. And like for me, did I spend a lot of money training with some of these guys? Then to learn that they're liars
Yeah.
and they're still collecting money from people,
Kind
selling
of fucks
books.
you up.
And you're like, dude. So Brent has finally come out and started exposing these guys.
Good
and like,
for him.
dude, we were at dinner the other day and I was like, I love you.
Yeah.
Like
fuck
you were
yeah.
saving a lot of people's money.
Yes.
And like, bro,
Keeping
some
a
of the
lot of
stuff
people from
Tim
wasting their
Kennedy
time.
has said he has done, like,
Outlandish.
dude, should he,
like Call of Duty outlandish.
Dude, Call of Duty doesn't even have to take that many creative liberties.
no, and
They got motherfuckers flying in that shit, and Tim Kennedy still tops it. You know what I mean?
yep, yeah,
I rode on the back of a rocket-propelled grenade into battle
yeah.
Twice.
twice.
Well, and to know
with
guys,
my Purple Heart medals flapping in the wind.
exactly, multiples.
I'm surprised he never
Fucking
claimed to be
A,
the guy
bro.
that got Bin Laden. Let's be honest.
Honestly.
I still wait for these. Like I was there.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't put it past that dude.
Yeah.
There's narcissism, and then there's TK narcissism, and it's like off the Richter scale.
I
dude.
think
Jesus.
the thing is, I think he's like he believes it. That's the worst.
Oh,
part.
I think he buys his own bullshit for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he sells himself on his own bullshit.
Makes me sick, dude.
Yeah.
Like there's
I want to get there one day. It must be fucking nice, dude.
Well, you're getting fucking close.
Trying to.
that guy. There's a guy I was fortunate to work with. He's like one of my best friends now. He spent 17 years at the unit. He has 12 Bronze Stars.
Jesus.
Damn.
When this guy walks in a room with like other special operations guys, all of them are like, holy shit, he's here. Like I've seen it. This guy is a legend. When the Aussies showed up that I worked with,
Yeah.
they're like, I might. Is so-and-so here? And I'm like, how do you know about him? And they're like, dude, we heard this story about him. And I'm like, how do you know about that? Like even in foreign militaries, this guy is a motherfucking legend.
Yeah. Sounds like a Mike Vinning type almost.
Oh yeah, Mike Vining type. Yeah.
Vining,
I mean,
sorry.
he is that guy.
Yeah.
No one will ever know his name.
Yeah.
He'll never share those stories. And so the personal side of it for me is like I see Tim making all this money on lies.
Yeah.
When guys that have actually done the job, or infantry guys too, that have done more than Tim Kennedy ever has, or mechanics or engineers that have been there and done that, and they're like not famous, don't want to be famous, don't want the money, but this fucking shitbag is taking money from civilians off this and just shitting on guys that actually did the damn thing. I'm like, dude, I'm so happy those guys are getting exposed. Again, golden age of the gun industry.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Like
Getting out
all the
snakes.
pieces are lining up, and it's
good.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
gonna
think
be awesome.
I think it all really started when we started putting optics on revolvers. That's when this golden age started,
Fucking guy,
dude.
Cooter says that's freaking gay.
I think Cooter just quit. Actually,
Yeah.
like, he's done.
We'll go back to the fucking Circle K,
his
bitch.
mustache went from a smiley to a frown.
Don't
It just drooped.
Don't
dude.
you fucking cut my mic.
Yeah,
Not again, Cooter.
this is
mustache
so funny.
just got erectile dysfunction, dude.
Look at it spring back, dude.
Curling it
That's
down.
crazy,
He's
man.
curling it.
There's no wax in it. That's just natural.
Oh, I was gonna say it was something else, but yeah.
It's natural.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm tracking.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So what's on the horizon for you going forward?
Yeah.
Yeah, since I've kind of taken a step back from the syndicate, Jake had the idea that I should start my own channel like about a year ago.
Absolutely.
But man, the logistics.
Yeah.
I've spent all my money that I could on a channel doing the syndicate. Because
Yeah.
a big thing with that channel is we bought 90% of the stuff. Mm-hmm. So then we could say whatever we wanted,
Yeah.
and we weren't beholden to a company. Which
Just like us.
We don't have anybody approaching us anyways.
That's true.
you will. It's just growing. But like,
I will say whatever you want for money.
We are sellouts.
but that's like,
That's what I've been waiting for, baby.
yeah, and that's that's the tough thing is like I've spent all my money doing that, and then
Yeah.
also like, and this might be me being a little bitch, but like,
Never.
you know, I see some of these YouTube creators and stuff who literally picked up their first gun like 2 years ago,
Yeah.
and they're getting sent like all this free kit and all these free guns and all these sponsorships, and I'm like, yeah, but is that right? Like, I get he gets
Yeah.
eyeballs and all this stuff, but like, again, I'm a practical guy. Like, is
Yeah.
he bringing value with training, with legitimate gear that's not a waste of money? Is he just getting a paycheck because he's slinging some gear? Like, all these things have kind of dissuaded me a little bit.
Right.
So I'm trying to figure it out.
But that could be.
Well, I'll play devil's
But
advocate.
again, I just don't feel like who the
fair.
fuck wants to hear. Like, I'm
I
blown
do.
away. You guys want me to.
I'll play devil's advocate here and be like, well, because like I just started really getting into the industry myself, and like, would I be fucking cool with people sending me free shit and stuff? Like, hell yeah, I
course.
would be, especially starting out. But at the same time, like, I would get imposter syndrome really bad and be like, well, I don't really feel like I've earned this stuff because I'm just starting out. But at the same time, like, I'm also just really curious to learn about
Yeah.
a lot of different stuff too. So I'm really open to like anybody that wants to teach me stuff or teach me about gear or teach me different techniques or maneuvers and stuff with CQB or doing recon or anything like that. Like, I tell everybody, like, I do know some stuff, but I tell everybody, treat me like I know nothing, because pretty much I don't. Like,
And we do treat you that way.
yeah, but like, and I just like to be an open book
Okay.
and just learn.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm going to tell you why you should do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
'cause
should definitely do it.
15 years of being in the industry, working in the industry, going to trainings, doing content creation, right?
The resume's there.
The resume's there, and you we were talking to one of our previous guests too. It's like you have knowledge, right? And you're talking about this golden age of guns. Like, you could lead that charge of bringing all of that together, and you've worked with all these high speed guys and stuff like that. And as just a normal guy who I like to consume content, right? But like a lot of these newer gun guys that are coming out, I can't get with the caricatures. Right.
Yeah.
It really fucking annoys me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like for me to be able to like, if I can just like watch a video, like, or just like put it on the background while I'm doing something or driving, of just a normal guy giving advice, talking about a gun. I'd prefer that any day of a real person versus a character.
Honestly, that
You
would
know
be
what I mean?
refreshing.
Yeah.
Like, that would be really good to listen
I
to.
mean, I would take what that guy has to say more seriously than somebody who's just like,
A couple of dipshits like us.
oh, if you have,
not at all.
or like the guys that are like in the Amazon plate carriers that they got sent for free, that's like bright orange and stuff. And they're like, if your Glock jams, this is what you need to do, right? You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, I want some real knowledge, things that I can take moving forward, right, from someone that I has integrity, that I can trust, that's been in the industry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's. I
Not-
appreciate the kindness.
Not a guy that just took one course and is like, I can do that.
Yeah, and like there's space for all of that, because like, you know, there's certain creators that bring in a demographic that might be their first exposure to it,
For sure.
and that's what launches the passion. So like, hell yes, dude.
Right.
Like, I can't deny that some of these creators have brought in like newer generation guys who like, this is the beginning of their journey, right? And that's awesome. I struggle with imposter syndrome like everyone else,
Yeah.
dude. And like the tough thing is like, I'll put it on paper and be like, I guess I've done a decent amount of stuff, but like, there's still that voice in the back of your head that's like, oh, you're a fucking shitbag, you don't know anything. You're like, you know, and then
Fucking hate that guy.
that, like, the biggest thing for me, and again, this is me bitching a little bit, like the gun bunny thing
Yes.
dissuades me even more,
hear
because
you.
I just see like, I've never been into it.
But I feel like the industry as a whole since COVID is getting away from it.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah. I feel like it too.
That or I just
feel like
that or
during
I just
COVID,
don't follow anybody that posts gun bunny, so I don't see it. But
I feel like during COVID it was super prevalent, like gun bunny shit, because it was just a bunch of chicks sitting at home with nothing else better to do, and they found the open niche that was.
or their boyfriend husband's like, hey, can you hold this AR for me real quick so I can snap a picture?
Yep.
Do you know how many dudes pimp their wives out for free gear?
Yep.
I don't know how they look themselves in the mirror. I don't know how they sleep at night. I mean, I had one guy bragging to me, bro, yeah, I'm giving her all, I'm posting all this stuff with her. I'm getting free stuff from this company. And then I take another step back and I'm like, dude, if I've approached that same company for a gun just to review and I'll send it back, and they're like, oh, we don't have one.
Yeah.
And then this shitbag tells me his wife just got 5 of these free guns because she's got a set of tits. I'm like, again, what's the point
I'll
of
get
me
the
even
surgery.
trying?
No.
But again, like, I get to the point where I'm like, what's the point of even trying?
Yeah.
If, like,
Nah, my wife is my queen,
Well,
and I treat her
tough.
like that, dude.
Yeah,
No,
I might not have
I will
morals, but I have
never-
morals for my wife.
yeah. Yeah.
I will never subject her to anything like that ever.
I just don't know how you could, dude.
Yeah. But I get like the imposter syndrome, like it's disheartening, but like I see you with the knowledge that you have. That's something that will last, and it's not just like a money grab. And I think that's the passion, right? That's where it comes from, and people will see that. And like if you need help with like videography out here, like we know plenty of homies.
Our boy Wally is we've had many a talks, and he's like, tell me when. It's just I got to get out of my own head. I'm trying to figure it out.
We'll go out with you.
Wally,
yeah, and that's thank you.
Wally
I
would
just
be the person to fucking help you out, man.
Yeah.
I love Wally, and we actually found out we had like a connection through a buddy that we both served with. And,
oh, no way.
Yeah, and me and Wally had actually met a couple times, dropping parts off back and forth to each other.
Get the
we were
fuck
both
out,
mechanics.
dude.
Yeah, and we didn't even realize it until like we were out here and talking to like mutual friends and shit.
Small world, man.
Super small world.
What a solid human being that guy is.
Yeah. 100%.
He's a really
He's getting
good
married
dude.
this weekend. I'm
Yeah,
stoked for him.
Is he?
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Super
Stoked
happy
for
for him, dude.
His family's awesome. His kids are great. Like, yeah, that's a
He's such a good guy.
Yeah, man.
I'm excited for his episode to drop.
Yeah, dude.
But no, dude, like if you need to get out of your own head, dude, let's all get together and go
Yeah.
shooting, and
I'll take
get a
you guys
camera
up on
out
that.
there. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And we'll get you some content just to get the ball rolling. Like I think that again, I think it'd be a disservice for all that knowledge just to be locked in because you think you're not good enough. Which I get imposter syndrome, dude. Trust me, I get it.
I get it too. Yeah.
Yeah, the big thing is too is like I had a bunch of buddies that were like, "Hey, I want to come on the syndicate and like share my story." You know, special operations guys, infantry guys, but it never fit that.
Yeah.
So another thing that I feel pressure to do is like, man, if these guys are willing to share, and I have the platform,
Yeah.
it would almost be irresponsible not to do it.
For sure.
And then we tie in with like similar like a podcast interview, but then with like little segments of training and knowledge drops.
I would like
That
that.
would be cool.
And like put in there like legitimate good information on top of like an interview. So I'm trying to figure that out. Thank you to you guys for being so kind and generous. I've had a lot of support with the idea. It's again just like getting out of my own head, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I struggle with it like anyone else. Like, dude, I am my own worst enemy.
Yeah.
I hate myself more than anyone else, dude. Like, I fucking hate myself. So like, I'm trying to figure it out, and I'm thinking if I can figure it out, probably end of this year.
That'd be sick. I love the idea of that just in general. Like anything getting veteran stories out there. Like, I'm super about it. Like I'm working on a project for when I head overseas that I'm going to start working on with one of my buddies where it's just getting with veterans and getting their stories out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
'Cause I think that's so important.
Yeah. And that's what inspires the next generation. Like all of us grew up watching Rambo, and like that's why you wanted to serve or get into guns and like dude, everyone's service is valuable. Even if they're shitbags and stuff, like dude, they still signed on the line. Yeah. And like I have been super fortunate to work with so many veterans that I see like the 30,000 foot view. And an example of this is like, dude, the team aspect is not found in the civilian world.
Yeah.
It's all about I. Yeah. Working with veterans, the biggest thing is like team.
We.
And like what that can do for the civilian culture. So like another avenue is I feel in like a weird, unique place to kind of bridge that gap. Because like a great example of this is like working with some of the guys. Do they clean up after themselves? Because they're like, dude, I'm not going to leave my mess for my teammate to clean up.
Yeah.
Right.
Bro, you go work with civilians, it's the fucking opposite.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'll be someone else's problem.
Dude, someone else will take out my trash.
Yeah.
Or like someone else will clean this bathroom.
Dude,
no, motherfucker, you use that bathroom in trash?
Yep.
Why? Isn't it community property then? Like, shouldn't we all work to make this place better? And you don't find it in the civilian world. You only find it in the veteran community.
Like,
I agree.
Yeah. Like it was like when I was going through welding school, like all the veterans that were going through, we were getting it paid for with our GI Bill, obviously, but we were doing the most to work after hours, after class, and practice welding. We were doing the most to study after class together. And all the kids that were actually paying to go to this school acted like they didn't give a fuck.
Took it for granted, dude.
Took it for completely fucking for granted. And I'm like, I talked some sense into a couple of them. And I'm like, listen, like, we're getting this shit for free. Like, yeah, we paid for it with our bodies, but we're getting it for free. And we're busting our ass to fucking make this shit happen. You're actually paying for... I'll take one.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Get that lip pillow, brother.
Oh,
sorry to interrupt.
No, it's totally fine. I'll take an upper decky gum pilly any day. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, that's the ticket.
But that's the thing is
I'll
like...
take it. It's trash.
You're good. I think, like, this is why veterans are so valuable for civilian world. Like a lot of people are like, oh, veterans are hard to work with.
Yeah.
To an extent, sure, but the
don't
teamwork aspect,
Just don't deal with bullshit.
that and like that's the thing. Is,
Yeah.
dude. So I went
They
from working with
you like to be efficient and to cut the bullshit.
Yep.
dude. I went from working with all like tier 1 special operations dudes, all Delta dudes. I was the only civilian on the team. To then working with all civilians recently.
Yeah. How was that switch?
Bro, you wanna hear what I deal with? I'm a teacher, brother.
I can't imagine.
And a mainly female dominated
I can't imagine.
a mainly
dude.
female dominated career field. That's nothing against females, but like you get into like meetings and stuff and they all just want to complain, and then you try to bring solutions and they're just like,
They don't want to hear it.
yeah, it's just like, no. Right? I'm just like, what the fuck?
You told me a problem. I found a solution. You don't want the solution. What are we doing here?
Yeah. Like half the time I'll just walk out of a meeting.
Dude, that's this last all civilian job. I mean, I had to like teach a grown ass man how to take out his trash can or clean his bathroom. And I'm just like, bro, where I came from working with the other guys, I would have been physically reprimanded for that.
Yeah.
They would have taken me out back and been like,
I would have been in the trash can.
yes. Yeah. And like a ass chewing like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
And you simply can't take your trash can out. Like, bro. So again, like that's why like I love veterans, working with veterans, whether it's special operations, infantry, mechanics, cooks, whatever. There's just this level of teamwork that is instilled in that culture that like most civilians just don't grasp.
Yeah.
And like, man, the civilian world would be so much better if we could take those lessons learned and apply it to civilian culture.
I think the biggest thing too, which I mean, talking to a lot of veterans and stuff like that, just on the podcast, like once you transition out, it's just like you lose all of that. Like you're not connected with other veterans. It's like until you find that community, like you're just lost.
Yeah. Sense of purpose is gone. Like that teamwork, like you're part of a team. You guys one mission, one fight, and then you get out and it's like civilians don't give a shit about anything but themselves.
And then you make most of the time you're PCSing, you're going back home away from all the guys that you knew. And like, okay, now I'm here, but how do I find veterans? How do I find people? Unless you're going to like, what was it called? Is it the Legion?
VFW, dude.
Yeah. Like the American Legion. And then there's,
yeah, Veterans of Foreign Wars, VFW.
Yeah, VFW. Unless you're going to those places, which like they're really not around that much anymore.
Nope.
Yeah.
Right? Unless you're going to those places, you're not really going to find veterans. But even the younger crowd of veterans, like, you know, like your 30-year-olds and younger, like you're not really going to find anybody.
No, nor do you want to go to some of those places because, you know, it's old Vietnam dudes that like retired. So like, it's tough, dude. And I've seen a lot of my buddies struggle with transition. And it really is those simple things like the team aspect, finding a community, being part of something again.
Yeah.
Like, dude, if you could take those principles and inject it into like civilian companies, everyone would be billionaires, dude.
Yeah.
But like civilians just can't fucking get it.
Yeah.
And like I, you know, when you guys get out and you say stuff like that, like, dude, I just fucking hate civilians. I can't work with them. I never really got it until this recent job. And I was like, I fucking get it now.
Yeah.
Because for me, like being type A and, you know, most of us are just good dudes that are trying to help where we can.
Yeah.
Like to be around people who aren't that way and it's all I, not team, is like,
it's very hard when like, and it's surprising too when they're surprised, like even just like working at their school and someone's like, hey, can someone help me with this? I'm like, I got you.
Yeah.
I'll do that for you. Like, you sure? Yeah. I have some free time right now. Why wouldn't I help you?
yeah, no stress.
Right. But you turn around and be like, hey, can you help me with this? And it's just radio silence. You're just like, oh, which I mean, I still got in the military too, to an extent, depending on where you go, but like it's way more prevalent here. And like people are shocked when you go out of your way to help them.
Shocked.
Yeah.
Where you come from, it's like, no, like that trash
it's expected.
just had to be taken out. So like job needed to be done. I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no one asked you.
Yeah, my mom was kind of batshit crazy in a lot of ways, but the one thing she did teach me was like a lot about Southern manners and saying like, yes, sir, no, sir, no, ma'am, yes, ma'am, opening doors for elderly people. And like if people are needing help with something or you see somebody struggling with something, you go and offer help on the side of the road or something like that. Like, and that
Just being a good human.
Yeah, literally how to be a good human 101.
Every time I go to Home Depot.
Nobody does any of that anymore.
Yeah. Every time I go to Home Depot, which happens a lot recently, like I'll have like there'll be like an elderly couple or like someone that's a little bit older or someone struggling to load their car. And I'm like, hey, you want some help loading that real quick?
Yeah.
And like most of them they're like, that would be amazing. Help them load it up and stuff like that. And they're shocked like, thank you so much.
They're shocked.
Yep.
Most of the time they think I work there. They're like, oh, are you about to clock in? You don't have an apron? I'm like, no, I'm about to leave actually.
Yeah.
Just
Or
being
like,
a
do you want
homie.
a tip? And I'm like, no. I don't. I just wanted
I
to
say
help.
yes with that one. Let's go.
He's a teacher, bro. He's a teacher.
I hold up my phone. I'm like,
He is a teacher. He needs
if you
it,
can go
bro.
ahead and pick one, please.
15, 20, 25. That's so good.
I just
dude.
have it ready.
That's so good.
That's
I'll
hilarious.
take Apple Pay.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
that's
again,
hilarious.
think of what that would do for society if everyone had that kind of mentality.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I fly a bunch.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm bigger guy, 6'4". Like,
Always
I
up.
can put bags in the overhead compartment very easy.
Right.
So, like, whenever anyone's struggling, dude, I just get up and volunteer to ask.
Yeah.
Like, help. And people are always
I'm
like,
the same way.
Bro, I was in the back of a plane. An old lady was struggling, and I couldn't be able to get up there. She got domed by a bag.
and the amount of men
Don't.
that'll just sit there and watch.
Oh, that sucks.
And you're like,
I'm like, dude, she still has that bag on her head.
you call yourself a fucking man? You're not willing to help? Like, dude, the also bonus of that is I usually get free drinks because the stewardesses notice. They're like, hey, we saw you help that lady. Here's a drink. And I'm like, oh, no. And they're like, no, it's on us. And I'm like, I didn't do it for the drink, but
I'll take two
I'm gonna
more.
start.
I won't say no.
I'm gonna start. Who else needs bags help?
Yeah. You need help unloading the plane?
Right?
Hell yeah.
Dude, I'll clear out that liquor cabinet.
Absolutely. It's good, dude.
Well, thank you so much for joining us
Thank you,
today.
guys.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for
any
coming out.
closing thoughts, advice, anything like that for the people?
Get good instruction, right? I mean, there's so much information out there, guys.
Yeah.
Like, and I am always happy when guys still DM me like, who's a good instructor? My initial reaction is like, motherfucker, you got Google.
Yeah.
On the flip side, thank you for coming to me. I appreciate that you think I have any opinion on this. These are the dudes I would go with, and here's why. You know, big thing too that I see in the gun industry that I think is changing is we all started somewhere not knowing shit about fuck.
Yes.
And when someone approaches you because you're the gun guy in your culture or your friend group and is like, hey, do you know about this? You see a lot of guys that'll be like, dude, if you don't know about that now, like maybe you shouldn't own a gun.
I just told him to buy a SIG 320.
Also,
Right? Shoot him in the dick.
what are you carrying over there? I see something over there on the couch. What did you bring to
Dude,
show us today?
I was a Glock
fair
guy for a
question.
long time, but about 3 years ago, we did some work with Langdon,
Oh.
local Arizona company. So this is a HK P30 done up by Langdon. So it's got Grey Ghost flat trigger. They reduced some of the springs. This has been, I'm at like 20,000 rounds.
Damn.
This
Hell
gun
yeah.
has been shot to shit and it just keeps going.
Have you haven't changed the
yeah.
barrel out or anything?
No, HK barrels you will not have to change, bro.
Hell yeah.
Like if I
That's
shoot
so
this
awesome.
barrel out, it'll probably go in a museum somewhere. Cause like, dude, their barrels last forever.
That's awesome.
I like this too because it's hammer fired. So as I go to reholster, I can trap the hammer.
Oh, nice.
And so,
Hell
dude, I'm
yeah.
squeezing the hell out of that trigger. We're not doing anything.
Awesome.
So like, it's a little different gun. It has a little bit weird trigger, just that people aren't used to. But dude, I went from a staccato P to this, and I shoot this better than my staccato.
really?
Like 10 out of 10. This gun was made for me.
How many rounds
That's
does it hold?
awesome.
17.
17. Damn.
Hell
it looks
yeah.
slim.
Down to party.
Nice little, good little piece. I'm getting another one. This is like the only gun I'm going to buy and keep like a fresh one in the safe because I shoot it and love it so much. But yeah, it's kind of been my main bitch for a while. And
Just carry two of them.
yeah, right? Akimbo, dude.
Oh, fucking John Wick style.
Do
dude.
you see the reel that's been going around of the dude doing two guns?
Yes.
Unholstering them both from appendix, dude.
Yep.
Oh, fucking
I'm just waiting for him to, right?
twice.
One for each ball, dude.
Right on the twigs and berries, bro.
Dude.
Oh my boy.
But yeah, just help where you guys can, find good information. Yeah, just like treat people how you want to be treated, man. Gun industry's awesome. And there's some shit bags, but for the most part, it's really good people just trying to do good.
Hell yeah. Anybody you want to shout out?
You guys, thank you for having me on.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Appreciate
Thanks.
it.
They already
Like,
know
I-
about us, though. Hopefully.
Yeah.
No, I knew about you because the first time I was in the shop, you told me about the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was excited.
Dude,
I
he's
tell
out
her-
there preaching the word. So.
I figured. I hope so.
I try to. I play it in the shop sometimes too.
Do you?
Yeah.
Fuck. Just me bullying you?
Yeah. Pretty much.
That
Pretty
sounds like
much.
you can only play my episode.
Yeah, dude. Oh, and we give out one of these to everybody.
Oh,
too.
dude, thank
Oh,
you.
yeah. If you guys want to meet your maker's patch, you have to come on the podcast.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Thank you, boys.
Yeah,
Appreciate
dude.
it. Of course.
Yeah, of course. Patches.
Dude, I'm all over the country doing events for all these manufacturers I work for. So, you know,
Yeah.
if you guys are out and about, come say hi. Like, always love meeting people.
Yeah.
It's honestly my favorite thing is like just traveling the country and like meeting all the cool bros. So,
Oh yeah.
thanks for having me on, guys.
Yeah,
Of course.
man. Where can people find you online?
Dude, Instagram is just Chris Blau.
Okay.
His first and last name. Super simple. And
Oh, yeah.
I'm always kind of posting what I'm doing there. And Just out and about, slinging Rearden, dude.
Hell yeah. We love Rearden.
They're awesome.
They're awesome.
Dude,
Dude.
yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on and just really shooting the shit with us. This is fucking fun.
Yeah,
I had a great
no,
time.
thank
This
you
was a
guys.
good
Thank you
podcast.
guys. And when I start my thing, you guys got to come on. We'll go shoot and we'll,
Hell
we'll have a
yeah.
good time.
Whenever you want,
Absolutely,
dude.
dude. Yeah.
We'll bring out a Green Beret buddy of mine, get some training in.
Fuck
Hell yeah.
yeah. Always down to learn some stuff.
Cool.
Hell yeah, dude.
Thanks, boys.
All right, Cooter, play us out.
Outro music is good.
Yeah, my buddy did this for us.